Code is a 1-hour introduction to computer science for kids of all ages. Participating in the event allows kids to explore the world of programming, which is a valuable skill for anyone to have in our world today. On behalf of Women in Tech Maldives, thank you so much for volunteering to become a mentor. We've picked a few games that are easy to understand for the age group that you will be mentoring. You do not need to have a background in computer science, you will only need to guide your students through simple tasks where the games will provide instructions on what they're expected to do. On the day of the event, you will demo the first 3 stages of your game and then let your students take it from there. Please note that you must complete the game yourself so that if any of your students struggle with the level, you would be able to guide them. If you are unsure of how to complete a level, find an issue with the game, or have any other queries, please reach out to us. So let's begin with our tutorial. This hour of code activity is called Minecraft the Agent. When you first go to the link, there's a useful video that will show some logic behind the blocks in the game. For now, I will skip that, and you're also able to select your character. And the first thing that you want to do is help your students understand the different controls of the game, so exactly where everything is. The first thing that you want to look at is the levels that you can see at the top here. There are 12 levels to this game in order to complete the hour of code activity, and the instructions for each level is at the top here, so this is the objective that you want to complete. The game itself can be found at the left here. The controls for controlling the character in your game is available here, but you can also use your WASD keys in order to control the character. And then the run button here is essentially for the solution that you create, and the solution will be created with the blocks that you see in the middle here, and you can drag those blocks into your workspace, which is on the right here. And so when you drag in a block and you see that yellow little highlight, that means you're able to connect those blocks. And what you're trying to say is when this program is run, or when this run button is clicked, what should happen. So for example, the block that you've added here is move forward. So essentially you're telling the program when it's run, then have the character move forward. And if you want to delete a block, you would just drag that into the block space, or even if the block is not connected and it's transparent, it will not affect the game. For step 2, you can just show the kids how to play from level 1 to 3 and then let them take over from there. That way they know how to use the controls, what is expected, where to find everything. So for example, here in the instructions it says the door is locked, but the agent is here to help. Snap a move forward block to the bottom of the when run block in the workspace to get the agent to the pressure plate. So basically you have this character here, and this is the pressure plate that they're talking about. So when run, we want them to move forward, and now your character is there and you're able to use your WASD keys. So W is up, S is down, A is to the left, and D is to the right. So you can make your character then move through the game and get to the objective here. So now this time we need the agent to move forward twice, and then we can move to get this map, and that completes the objective for level 2. And you get these videos throughout that are very helpful. You can encourage your students to watch them as well. And then on level 3, it says Alex continues on the adventure and needs the compass to prepare for the trip. So this time, we also have this loop block, which we can use so that we don't have to keep dragging in the same action repeatedly. So for example, the agent needs to move forward by 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to put the move forward into a repeat 4 times block, and then we'll again move the character using the directional keys to get them to the compass. Once your students get to the very final level, they can actually use all of the blocks that they have learned about so far in order to create a fun game for themselves to play with. And once they're done creating their solutions, you can encourage them to show it to the class as well, so everyone can take a look at the different creative games that the kids have created. And once they're done, they can click on this I finished button. Students can personalize their certificate by putting in their name and clicking submit. They can then save their certificate and share their accomplishment. At this point, if they have more time, they can go on to the next activity, or if this is the end of their session, you can ask them if they enjoyed it, what they liked best, and to share their creations with the rest of the class so that you can all take a look at the unique solutions developed by each student. Thanks again for taking time out to help students discover the magic of programming. This helps to broaden participation in the field of computer science. We hope you enjoyed the event as much as your students, and we hope to see you again next year.